Hey guys, it's Cece and I'm back. Ooh, my eyes are sparkly in this lighting. Well, anyway, I'm back and I'm sounding a little bit nasal because I have colds, but I am recovering and I feel so much better. Anyway, I'm here to talk to you guys about my first dating experience. So it's going to be story time. And this was way back in, I think, 2012, 2014, probably 2015. I am not very sure of the timeline, but my very first ever date was when I was 27, and I found this guy on a dating platform. It's called At the time it was called myladyboydate.com, which is now mytransgenderdate.com, and truthfully, I'm actually back on there because I'm currently single. Anyway, to share you guys about my first date, and let me tell you guys, I was on there, I think more than 10 years ago, and I really just trust that side because I feel like it's a cleaner side and well moderated. Anyway, I found this guy on there, and I noticed that he was viewing my profile almost every day, really, but he wouldn't drop me a message. And for quite some time, I was just like, oh, it's him again, looking at my profile today. So after, I don't know, maybe, I can't really remember um, exactly, maybe after a week or two, I just decided, why don't I message him and see what's up? And so I said, hi, I noticed that you're looking at my profile every day, but you wouldn't say anything. So what's up? And he responded and said, um, well, I just find you beautiful, so I keep looking at your profile, but I just feel like you're out of my league. And yeah, um, well, we started talking, and I was thinking, it wasn't that I wanted to give him a chance, but I wanted to give us both a chance because although physically he wasn't really my type, um, I felt like there were a lot of things that we can talk about because when we started talking, we sort of branched out into different topics. And so I felt like, okay, well, I like this. I like this feeling. And, someone that I can share a lot of different things with on a conversational level uh, would be good. It was a good start. And so we continued talking for a few weeks until he decided he was going to come to the Philippines. And it wasn't very long until he said he was coming to the Philippines, maybe just a few weeks. And then he said, I'm coming there in a month, I think. And and then I thought, I'm not very sure if I asked him if he was still going to meet or if he continued talking to all the other girls or trans women in the Philippines or in anywhere else, maybe in Asia, maybe in Thailand, because I was still back in the Philippines back then. Um, and and then I think he said he didn't anymore, and it was coming for me or coming to meet me. And so we met. I actually picked him up from the airport, and we stayed together for 1 week at first, or 2 weeks, I think, for 2 weeks. And then we went around the country, we went to the island, and we were just sharing moments together. After the end of 2 weeks, he dropped the bomb and said, that he continued talking with the other girls and wanted to meet them in Manila. And we actually had a little bit of an argument. I was young and naive back then, not too young, but then again, I was pretty inexperienced at 27. That was my very first date, and so we had a bit of an argument. But still, if he wanted to meet all the other girls, what could I do anyway, right? So he did. I went back to my hometown, and he was in Manila, meeting all the other trans women there. And then at the end of his stay there, we met again for one more day. And then he insisted on seeing all the other girls, but he flew to Bangkok and wanted to meet all the other trans women in Bangkok, which is where I am now. Um, and didn't actually stop there. He I guess he didn't like the girls in Manila and in Bangkok. He went to Pattaya, which at the time I didn't really have any idea what Pattaya was. I didn't even have a lot of idea about Thailand itself. But when I googled Pattaya, sorry, let's just say I didn't really appreciate the idea. Um, so I said to myself, okay, this is enough. I am not going to continue with this person. But of course, I was not very smart. I was just, I don't know. I welcomed him back with open arms when he said he was going to come back to Manila after his Thailand trip. And so he did, and we stayed for another week together. And I thought at that time he was already, um, or like it was already clear for him that I was the one. Oh, God, God. I do not know how I thought that way. Just, the younger version of myself. Anyway, we spent another week together and he left for Europe, and he left with no promises, no plans of coming back. And then we just resumed talking online again. But after a month, I just decided, no, I'm giving up and I'm letting go. This is just enough. Um, there were no plans of inviting me there or him coming back to the Philippines. So I just told myself, this is not right. This is not what I deserve. And this is unfair. I'm letting go and I'm opening myself up to, uh, finding the right person for me. And that was my story. That was my very first date. Anyway, I just wanted to share with you. Um, Not that there's going to be any lesson, moral lesson, or whatever to be picked, for you to, take away from my story. But, that was my story. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, for listening. And if you like this kind of content, please let me know in the comment section. And I will see you guys again very soon. Bye.